How's it going, everybody? I'm HuskyUp1, and today's tutorial is the much-awaited A-26 Invader. I'm going to be building it in two different paint jobs as usual. This one here is the standard, I guess you could say, for World War II, and the other one will be the Night Fighter version in all black with a little bit of blue and red. Also, a side note is that this specific build is the World War II era version, not the modern refurbished models. So I'll just do my standard little tour around it, and then we'll begin. Now, something to note when we start is that there are two different versions of the nose, just like with the A-20. In the A-26, there's a glazed version that fits someone inside, and then there's also a stubbed version that has 6 fixed machine guns. You can use either with both paint jobs because they don't affect the rest of the aircraft, and they're also both 7 blocks long. But you gotta decide right from the start, so I'll build this one, and then I'll show you the stubbed version. If you're gonna build the aircraft on the ground, you're gonna go 3 blocks up, and then place a block for both nose designs. And then we extend this for the glazed version. Okay, so that finishes the glazed version. Oh wait, gotta fit one more layer. And then it should be 7 blocks long. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, that's 7 blocks long. And then the glazed version will look like this. Again, you can use either paint job, so you just change the color of wool and the slabs. So you can see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The nose ends on 7, just like the other one. But otherwise, that's about it. If you want to add the machine guns for the sub version, you can do this to put all 6 on there. Otherwise, you can leave the slabs on and have it only be 1. Next, we're going to extend the fuselage by 18 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and then continue from there. And then we wrap it around the entire aircraft. Okay, so now for the cockpit. There should be a gap of 3 blocks right here. This hole we've made here is for the remote control hydroelectric turret that will go on the bottom. And then there's also a remote controlled dorsal turret on the top of the aircraft we'll be building in a moment as well. Okay, so that finishes all of the machine gun positions. Now to finish off the fuselage. Okay, so this is 2, and then 2, and then this section here is 5, this here is 4, and this is 5. Now for the rudder, we're going to extend this, and now the second layer will be 10, starting from the back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, and then we do 6, actually 7, it's 7, then 6, and 4, and then 3, where 4 and 3 are done twice. Now to finish up the tail section, okay, so here's the pattern. It's 5 all the way up until this point where it switches to 3, and it's going up every 2 blocks. And then repeat that for the other side. And then we'll work on the wings, which are 2 blocks behind the cockpit, and this isn't the full wing. Okay, now we're going to go 2 blocks behind the cockpit, and then 9 further blocks, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then drag it out by 7, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to create a 9 block by 7 block square, or rectangle. And after you complete that rectangle, we're going to extend it by a further 6 blocks. And this is going to be a 6 by 7. So actually, you got to bring it inwards. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this will be the basis for the 7x6 rectangle sticking out of the 7x9. And we switch to slabs. Okay, and then it's inward one block. Actually, I think it's only for 3 blocks. Yeah, so out for 3. And from this view it should be 7 total slabs. And then one more 7-block extension finishes off the wing. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. Nope. This still remains only 4 blocks. There we go. And then we cover this with carpet. Then the engine. Now the engine is not 2.75 scale like the rest of the aircraft, because it looked a bit worse when I did it to full scale, so I made it a bit smaller. You can enlarge the engines if it grinds the gears, but otherwise I just make it 3x3. Oh, actually we're going to use blue. You can use blue or red, either one works. Okay, so that finishes off the engine and wing, and then you're going to repeat that on the other side. Now, one of the cool things you could do with the Night Fighter camo is put a red ring around the end of the engine instead of a blue propeller. In fact, all of the red components that I'll be showing you can be interchanged with blue, but I think red is a bit cooler with the black camo. So we're going to add these little details here, and then we'll do the landing gear, and that'll be just about it. I'll show you the inside after that. Okay, now for the landing gear. Now the landing gear sticks out about, it sticks out 4 blocks from this line of wool here. Then we do the same for the other side. And the front. So the front landing gear is on the 6th block from the beginning. And that wraps up the Night Fighter camo. Now let's take a look at the regular again. And now for the inside. There's also a bomb bay, which is located through the same segment that the wings occupy, so 9 blocks long. And then there's a step up into the cockpit area. And you can arrange the bombs however you want, or make them larger, smaller, etc. I looked at some images on how the remote control hydroelectric turrets work, and it was something like this with a bunch of cables and pipes and whatnot. And then same thing over here for the lower turret. But otherwise, that wraps up the tutorial, so let's head outside and finish off the vid. So, as mentioned earlier, I have 20 more slots available for tutorial requests. And otherwise, thank you for watching, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Sorry guys, but one little correction is that these 4 slabs on the back of the wing here do not belong.